Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. You know what the loading screen means. It's update week. We get our 600 pity lunacy. There's, this stuff to look at because Ya Sunyata Heathcliff. I gotta get my modules. There we go. And let's just take a look at this guy. I guess it'll be here. Let me look at you. That's the thing I'm going for you. Oh, that is a strange cost. That is not good. Well, I guess the good thing is Wrath. I mean, the reason I was reacting to this is my main worry with E.G.O beforehand is the fact that if this is good for Sunshower soloing, Sunshower can't fuel Lust. Now he can fuel his secondary is Gloom, his tertiary is Sloth, and his counter is Wrath. So he can fuel these three. So just a little bit of Lust, and you might actually be able to get it off occasionally. It seems. Could be good. And let's see, how is this? At 15 plus SP, attack weight plus 2. This might be a Threadspin 4 thing, though. Inflict 2 attack power down. Heal 25 SP for 4 other allies with the least SP. Oh, wow. That is a lot. I think is what Faust is like 15. I guess it's more at the high up there, though. It's probably a lower number if you don't have it at max. And the Corrosion, negative 15 or lower SP attack weight plus 2. And then it becomes a 5 target. 33 minus 15. What's the roll for this? 18 plus 8. Not the best for a HE, but like its main for purposes it makes sense. It's a 5 target theoretically, so that's actually a pretty valid roll at high sanities. Although of course the issue here is before attack. I think this means after the sanity cost is funded in. So if you're at max sanity, you need to be effectively 40 or higher sanity to actually trigger this. I assume then. Like defense level down to a random ally, gain defense level up, gain damage up, heal 4. Okay. It's on hit though, so theoretically this could heal up to 16 SP, but that's actually really bearable. I was worried it would be a little more than that, so that's probably fine. And then inflict fragile as well, that's nice. Raises max HP 15% when recovering from staggered, heal 15%, if it's less than 30%, heal 25% inside. 3 times per encounter. Roach back HP at the end. Well, you need to I guess that makes sense because you'd have 3 stagger thresholds, but still, this is a strange passive. Definitely got its uses, I'm sure. But if he gets staggered, there's a decent chance he's just dead. Well, let's see if we can pull for with these dailies. I've got 4 daily extractions to do. That's all I'm gonna actually do on the actual E.G.O pull. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Wait for a second. Will I get lucky though? That's the question. It would be really funny, but I mean, I've got a I guess I've got a 5.2% chance since it's 1.3% to get an E.G.O. That's actually not bad odds. 1 in 20 odds that we get the E.G.O from these extractions. I'm clicking on the one itself just in case, because it would be really funny. But I've got enough boxes, of course. I'll be able to get the E.G.O, no problem. Yeah. Another 1-star? Is it just going to be 1-star type of day? Might be, but here's the actual targeted one itself. This is going to be the lucky one, I'm sure. Yeah, pause for a second there. I was thinking. 1-star? An actual 1-star. Alright, 4 1-stars. Never mind that then. No luck for us. That's fine. How many Heathcliff shards am I at? Okay, 135. Makes sense. I didn't realize I had that many boxes. I guess it makes sense, but geez. I need what, 130 or so? I'll go for like 150. I'd like to have some left over for Heathcliff. There he is. Yeah, that's good. And now we can buy it.
지면이 울릴 때마다 네 업을 떠올려라.
One, two. The weight of your karma returns with each rumbling of the earth. That's pretty cool. Oh, new catchphrase, of course. The most exciting part, I'm sure. The wheel of blink turns once. Samsara. Okay. The wheel of blink is a pretty funny one. I'm sure people can get some comedic usage out of that. Let's actually pull up the thing, though. I have my bleed team set up because I did the bleed run today. And I was considering things. Okay, nice. We'll throw that on. We'll get it to thread spin 3. We'll see how good it is at that point. Attack weight +1 at high SP. Okay, so it's a 4. At thread spin 3, it's still a 4 target at high SP, which is still pretty good. Heal 17 SP as opposed to 25. Oh, that's a pretty notable upgrade. Attack weight +2. And the fragile is also a thing there. I see. So it could actually be fairly worth it, but I don't know. How much does it cost? That's a lot. Probably not. But it's good to keep in mind. This is the kind of thing that could work really well with some other teams all around the spamming E.G.O. If we can get Faith, that would be insanely lucky. I could try re-rolling for Faith. I don't actually think I really want to, but it would be funny. So I'm gonna give it 5 times. That's been 2. This is 3. Number 4. And finally number 5. See if we randomly get the best possible you get for us. No. Alright then. Well, give me a minute in order to actually set up a proper team for this E.G.O. I'll be right back. Alright, the team... Oh, I always do that. The team has been built. Now time to do and see just how much we can get out of this new E.G.O. So, I took Nebulizer. There wasn't any E.G.O to look for in particular, so I just decided to take this for more crits, because, like, we could get a crit on Ya Sunyata. And, I mean, the basic loadout's pretty understandable. It's just a lot of things that give us the 4 resources we need. So it's Wrath, Lust, Sloth, and Gloom. So we've got Molar Office, because they've got, like, some really good at these 3. Leo also fits in this category. These 2 are good because they're actually a source of Sloth and Gloom, which are kind of what we're missing because we've got plenty of Wrath and Lust. Dawn's also here for a little bit more Sloth and Gloom. And Heathcliff, of course, is the star of the show. He's going to be keeping his sanity super low by spamming E.G.Os, which in turn is going to keep everyone else's sanity high, which might allow them to spam E.G.Os? Possibly? I don't know, I'll see exactly what my plan beyond there is going to be. We'll start out with these guys, though. We'll add the Zwei people as time goes on. They're probably the weakest of the bunch, so I'm fine with them being added later. Now, of course, because of how this works, because we just focus on the actual sin affinities themselves, there's a little bit of an array of actual, like, status effects going on here. We've got some tremor people, we've got a burn person, we've got a charge person, we've got a sinking person. Sinking / raptor, I guess, but mainly sinking. I guess we can just start out with an immediate Ya Sunyata if we want to. We could start out with an immediate corrosion if we wanted to. Corrosion's definitely going to bring him below 15 sanity, so I think it's going to be a good choice. And a little bit of Lust Resonance, too. If we go for this, it'll immediately hit all 4 of these people, they'll all instantly gain 16 sanity. That's a win. Yeah, and did that hit 4 people? It didn't exactly look like it. Very nice. Wonder if it just didn't work or if it actually calculates based on your sanity before you lose the sanity from the E.G.O itself. Although I really doubt that would be the case, because that would be strange. Yeah, everyone's in a great state of mind. Oh, wait, that's the corrosion, so people didn't gain sanity. Forgot about that part, huh? Don't get me wrong, it makes perfect sense, but it just kind of slipped my mind. That's fine. I'll get used to it. I just did it because I think if the Awakening wanted a 25% chance of corroding anyways, so I just decided that I'd play it safe and overclock it myself. I'm definitely thinking, I think I do like the resource it costs. I do like the fact that it's not too much of one thing. It means it'll be a little bit harder to do in a lot of situations. Like if you're just missing like one in particular. It also means that, like, it's 3 of every resource to do the overclock version, which is a fair bit. We'll go for it, why not? It'll hit... You're low sanity, though, so there's not really that much of a benefit from going for this one. We'll overclock you again. Why not? You'll lose some sanity. How much sanity do you lose? Enough to corrode. That's fine. That's what the point of the run is, after all. He's gonna corrode a couple times. See, how many targets does it hit, though? Was that 4? It looked like 3, but I couldn't tell.
순환의 고리가 일순한다. 너는 즉시 사라지리라.
Yeah,
그것이
only 3
세상이라.
again.
그것이 곧 나.
Unless they're stacked on top of each other. But I don't think so. I think there's one of them that just straight up didn't get hit there. Yeah, it looks like it. This guy.
뭐야?
Is Trojan blunt too? Yeah, they're both blunt. Makes sense. It's Heathcliff after all. He loves his blunt damage. You probably shouldn't do that. That's fine. Well, I mean, we've won now. That's the thing. Doesn't really matter. It's still very odd because I did notice that I did have plenty of issues with getting the additional target from Lantern 2. It just doesn't seem to always activate. And I don't know if it's just because it's retargeting someone, even though it really wouldn't make sense if it retargeted someone that's already being targeted. It was just targeting 3 people that had a single speed slot. Take the book, we get some cost. We get some burn thing if we snub out the candles. We'll take some cost. Items without lost fame take some SP damage. Oh, that means you're at negative 45 now, huh? You're going to instantly corrode, huh? Well, it doesn't matter who we do, because if we fail this, we're in a good spot.
일부러 그런 건 아니야. 알지?
Yippee. And now we get the boss. We're instantly going to corrode. That's fine, hopefully. I guess it depends on who it targets, but like, surely it's not going to be too much damage. And I guess he could go to his task. No, he's at negative 35, Sandy. Oh, he healed thanks to Starlight, I think. Huh. That's convenient. We're still going to have him use the ego, though. Hope you know that. Because we're so far doing a great job of funding it with this team. Dawn lost her flash, interesting. Probably should I probably should have started with Child Within a Blast based on, you know, the pattern I'm going at so far. Would have been nice to have just a +1 to every resource we need every fight. Oh, they did 4 people that time. There we go. Yeah, it's inconsistent. Same as Lantern. It probably just means they need to work on their code for how this works. Oh, yep, there you go. Ooh, look at that, though. That's super cool. Just on, like, the little, like... or, like, a rough. Yeah. You got 40, you got a lot of damage up. I hadn't even considered that. Yeah, you sure do give yourself 1 damage up on a hit next turn. So if you hit all 4, all 5 at Threadspin 4, you just gain 50% more damage next turn. And you gain 10 defense level up in that situation too. 1 damage up, that's from Sun Shower. But now we see if you kill all of our allies. He's certainly trying. Well, then we'll... might go for a couple defenses to make sure he actually targets the people we want to target. What's fine, though? You can possibly take it? I actually can't tell there. You're neutral to it. You're weak to blunt but resist lust, so it hopefully evens out roughly. Not quite. That's fine. And then the other attack is going for, who was it? Outis as well? Or Dawn as well? Who takes it better? That's the question. Who do I let get hit by it? Oh, Outis is actually weak to lust, so maybe we shouldn't let her get hit twice. Yeah, Dawn can get hit twice. She might die because it's warped on. Who's not exactly the most, you know, sturdy. Well, that's fine. We still haven't seen the Awakening form because we've went for the Corrosion / Overclock a couple times. Oh, that is a crit. That is very unfortunate. Doesn't look like our Sinners are instantly dying, though. That's good, at least. That guy's staggered. Hopefully this guy's gonna get hit by the mass attack. I assume so. Ooh, it's also hitting Honglu. Oh, it's not telling us. Oh, it chose a 4th person effectively, and it chose a 3rd person because the other 3rd person died. So we can't even trust it. Jeez. Ooh. Dawn is dead. Huh. This is gonna be an interesting run. Hopefully I don't throw too hard. I might throw too hard, though. But, like, this is just such a perfect ego for us. I feel. Being if their offensive defense level reduced, deal more damage to staggered enemies. This feels like death. Pride or Pierce gain Pierce power up. I'll take this though. More damage to staggered enemies. I don't see how that could backfire, honestly. With our, staggered enemy killing monster. And you're at 0 sanity now, so everything's fine. We can add both of you to the team. And we're still doing great on the resources we need. Smile. I really should have considered going for a couple more tanky identities that give us the resources we need. I don't know how many of those there are, though, that kind of fit that criteria. Oh, we can't immediately use the ego, though, so you're gonna have it turn to, like, the normal. Turn to be normal. That's some neutrals, that's fine. We actually need to use a gloom, so you go for a gloom. So we can go for, like, a awakening form of Ya Sunyata next turn. I did bring Ya Sunyata on Outis, so that if Outis ever outspeeds Heathcliff, she can then inflict a bunch of loss fragility on people with her Ya Sunyata, and then Heathcliff can abuse it, effectively. Could be pretty good for us. Yeah. So chance of corroding, that's fine. Are you clashing with it? You are. You'll gain some sanity. That'll be good then. That way you aren't going to corrode, most likely. Bloom Resonance, sure. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Sandy is... Yeah, you're 20 sandy. You should not be getting 3 tails. That's fine, though. Everything's fine. That guy's almost dead. Might be about to get hit by the Mass Effect, too, so... Okay, negative sanity, so it's only going to hit 3 targets. That's fine. It'll heal all... It'll heal the SP of everyone except for one person. That one person being who's ever at the highest SP, so everyone's going to be in pretty good SP spots after this. Barring Heathcliff, but that's because we want him to be bad SP. We're looking good, though. Yeah, everyone's sanity's doing fairly well. I think it looks like you were the one person who didn't gain sanity, though. Oh, no, you were, still. No, it was Rodion that didn't. Maybe? I think so, because Rodion was around that percentage before, and I think Sinclair was just still really low on sanity. You can get a kill. You guys just keep on attacking. What do we need more of, I guess? That needs to be our priority. Sloth we need more of, Wrath we need more of. Those two mainly. So we'll go for a bunch of Sloth and Wrath this turn. And it might kill everyone, it might not. If so, that's fine. We're stockpiling resources so we can start out next fight with another E.G.O. Yeah, we're just smart about it. He won't actually corrode. Unless things go wrong. I did notice this update, today's update, you may have noticed, I guess, if you actually launch the game. Oh, that's pretty good. That the update took a fair bit longer than it really should have, and that's because they did some like filed stuff. Something about stuff. It'd be really good if I had a burn team, huh? Oh well, that's fine. Charge count? Grimy Iron Stake? I'll take this. I mind if I do. And we're not changing your skills, believe. But yeah, it's because I think something about like optimizing files, so they just re-downloaded a bunch of stuff. So it took a little bit of time. Not too much, of course. Okay, you guys. You can use one of these. Guaranteed to corrode. But not if he clashes, though. If he clashes against like this, he'll gain 10 sanity back or something. He might not corrode then. Also, this is new. Ooh. Against focused encounters, it full-on zooms into them. Which, you know, might be good if I was using, like, one of these. Then I could actually see, but it is not built around max info. With just all that blocking the actual skill slot. That's fine. No, we don't want you to go there. We want you to hit, like, this guy or something. You being targeted? No, you didn't clash this guy after all. Are you being targeted? I cannot tell. Okay, it's worth a shot. So this makes it very hard to tell who people are actually targeting when you're trying to assign skills. I mean, you can just highlight over everyone until you find what you're looking for, at least. So it's not like the worst thing. It's just a mild inconvenience, I'd say. And we do this, yeah. Oh, one off. That's unfortunate. This guy's gonna keep on getting heads because Abno's cheat when it comes to coin rules, I'm sure. Okay, you're gonna gain a bunch of sandy, which means you're not gonna corrode. Yeah, you didn't corrode. There we go. More sandy for our allies. And now your sandy's gonna be pretty low, so you can do some actual, like, Suncliff things. Yeah. Yeah, everyone else is max sanity now, I'm sure. Nice. This thing's also going to take a fair bit of damage from Daring Decision, because Daring Decision's a little bit of damage. Nice. I like barely used Molar Otis, despite the fact she just released. I guess it's just because I've been doing a lot of like the random runs and the viewer suggested runs. And I don't know really what I do with her beyond just like discard builds or Tremor builds. Yeah, that's our plan. I guess question of the day, though, of course. If this is gonna come as a shock, I'm sure. What are your thoughts on Ya Sunyata Heathcliff? Do you like it? Do you think it's good? Do you like it more than tellable? Just stuff like that. Personally, so far, it seems like it actually is gonna be really good for Suncliff. I had my doubts about it because of the fact that it said it would, you know, heal Sandy with the corrosion. But now I realize that is such a minor effect and that it really didn't need to be included at all and feels like a random little afterthought, so they could add like 15 different effects to like what you do on hit. Like you can get a lot of damage up. Low Sandy is super good. You can kind of spam it a bunch. I don't know how good it's gonna be for solos. I think it could be good for solos if you get like Shroud with a Flask or something. Maybe not Shroud within a Flask itself, because that's not really fast enough, but you know what I mean. Stuff to actually like fund the E.G.O, since Sunshower can't fund it alone. He can definitely try, but he physically is incapable of funding the Lust part. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they obviously cheat. That's the worst part, because it's so obvious, and like, I don't know. Little cheaters. We've got perfect odds this turn, so like, we're cheating, of course. The enemy shouldn't be cheating, though. Not really something to get caught up on, though. I just have my eyes on them and their above average luck. Our resources are doing good. We've got more lust than we know what to do with, which, you know, makes some sense, gotta say. Struggling, that's fine. That thing will probably die before you get the chance to struggle. And if it doesn't, struggling's good for you. Causes you to go insane. And we like it when you're insane. This guy's at 1 HP, so even if we didn't kill him here, he'd still burn to death. I'd just like to kill him so that he doesn't get his attack off, of course. And down they go, nice. E.G.O gift time, possibly something good, possibly garbage, possibly nothing. Garbage, it seems. Rupture support, fair. We do have technically some rupture. Not enough for me to like actually like be that concerned over it. London Sloth. This is Apple or its calendar. One or the other. Neither of which are that great for our spam because calendar resists lust, I think. Calendar it is. Alright, that's fine. But you can live with that. Do you resist lust? You sure do. So maybe we should hold back on your stuff for a little bit. Yeah, you win some clashes, use your spread out skill a little bit. Enjoy life, you know? Which of course, clearly what Heathcliff is great at. Look at his smile. That joke would have hit a little better if I had actually like looked at his smile when I said that, but that's fine. Oh yeah, Spy Brodian's actually doing decently here because she's actually gonna have crit. Look at him, he's getting a tails. He's so good. And then he gets ahead to me after I say that, so maybe I shouldn't say anything. That's fine. The abnormality looks upset. Good. You still resist less in your third phase, though. Maybe that'll be our time to strike. I think third phase is when you're weak to blunt. Right? So I guess you are going to be weak to us in one way or another then, no matter what. What do you have this turn? You've got a puddle stomp? You can stomp a puddle. Sure. If that's what you want. Yeah, go ahead, pal. And we'll hit these guys a bit. I'm definitely expecting them to put someone into the machine because I didn't actually go hard enough at either of these three calendars. Counter offsprings. Oh, that's fine. We can just donate, like, Rhodion's HP or something to the cause. She's a tank, and she's not going to do much of anything. I guess Vi Sinclair, too. They're just here to provide minor amounts of resources. Nice. Okay, got a lot of heads. Negative 10 Sandy, so I was really hoping for more from you, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Offer a Sinner, and we'll throw Rhodion in. Rhodion and Sinclair have the same amount of HP, so, like, neither of them are in, like, very big issues of being killed from something like that. Puddle Stomp, do that on this guy, yeah. Actually, Umbrella Thwack it. Yeah, that'll break it. It might not actually break it. What am I saying? This is Sunshore Heath we're talking about. He's probably just gonna get heads. Let's see. And we're gonna Daring Decision this, and we're gonna, like, Careful Destruction it, and then you guys are just gonna focus on flashing against you guys, maybe? You can't flash against that guy. That's fine, then. Maybe you go there, and then you do, like, that. Struggling, that's fine. Counter him, maybe? Weak to Wrath? Take some damage. Your passive's been fixed, so you're better now. You kind of need sinking for your passive to work well, and you don't really have a lot of it right now. You kind of rely on your skill 3 to get, like, any sinking at all. Because otherwise your sinking count is not nearly enough. But it could do something. Gamble. Love gambling? Oh, that thing died, huh? Fair enough. And Sinclair definitely takes out the other arm, right? This skill 3 is like a strong single point, so it'll probably be enough. A perfect odds counter, that's cool. He's gonna run out of sinking next turn, though. Thanks to only having one count. Alright, what are your weaknesses at right now? You're still resistant to Lust. How resistant, exactly? 0.5, I assume? Yeah, 0.5. But 2x to Blunt, so, I think it's time. And we'll have everyone else just, like this guy, maybe? Or we'll have Blunt packs go for this guy. What do we have that's, you know, not gonna do, like, anything? A lot of our people are actually doing, like, a fair bit here. Oh, they're all going for Sinclair, though. Mostly. You know, maybe you can actually redirect the one going for Honglu. But we can, like, let these two attack Sinclair. What's gonna happen to Sinclair? He's Sinclair. Vi Sinclair, to be specific. He's not dying. As much as we wish he would sometime. Smiley emoji. Oh, nice. Weak to it. Makes sense. And there we go. There's a Tails. 4 target, hopefully. If it's 4 target, it'll hit everyone since, you know, one of the actual little guys died. Okay. That's a 3 target. That's fine. For that is good, for that is I haven't actually mentioned that quote, but that's a super cool quote, I have to say. Oh, do you die here? Oh, no, we have to rely on Sinclair. No, not quite. Unfortunate. Now he gets hit a bit. It's deserved for not getting a kill. With the dangerous glow. Yeah, we sure do. And we're gonna kill it. What do we need? Gloom primarily? Alright, we'll go for Gloom then. I'll have you guys keep on attacking just in case, you know, something goes horribly wrong, which it really shouldn't. Should be able to just kill this guy before he gets his mass attack off or anything like that. And there we go. Good enough. I'll take it. We definitely do have an odd team. We've got a lot of tanks because I've taken, like, the Zvi stuff, but we do have, like, Molar, so that's good. Ooh. Eclipse of Scarlet Moths? This is a good too, don't get me wrong, but if we take this, we can like go immediately for Ya Sunyata. Its damage will effectively be dealt twice, because it'll be split. It'll do 50% to 2 people since it's a lust skill. Now, it needs to be the first attack we use in a turn, though. What this means is we switch to Rabbit Heath. No. What this means is we need to have everyone before him defend. Then I think it works like I think it does then. Like we go for this, we immediately go for this, and if anyone survives, they're gonna not survive. These guys don't even survive a normal one though. Or at least if they do, it's not gonna be very good for them. Yeah, that was a 4 target that time. Actually, if he heals Sandy from that, is that preventing him from corroding? Did he get brought to 45, negative 45, but then heal up thanks to that? Oh! Oh, that's perfect, actually. Wait. There's one guy alive, but because he died to the actual moths, we corroded and then uncorroded because we spent a turn corroded, technically. Oh ho ho. We leave you. We're gonna get a new identity here, I assume. Oh, there's the coin. There we go. And that's GG's, I think. I think this is gonna be the run where we kill all of our allies. I guess I gotta think, who do we add to the team? What are we kind of bad on most of the time? We're kind of bad on, like, we don't need Lust. Lust we're definitely set on. Who do we have yet to add? Okay, let's see. What does Faust have? LCR, that's too much Lust for our need. What about Ryoshu? Too much Lust across all this stuff. Mirthal might have something good. Rose Banner has Sloth and Gloom, technically. Sure. We'll add Rose Banner. That'll be our 7th, then. Maybe we should have gotten, you know, like an 8th or something, too, because there's a decent chance we kill more of our allies, but that's fine. We'll go for the blunt fight, though, so we can get even more Ya Sunyata mileage. Isn't that right? Okay, yep, this will be some good Ya Sunyata mileage. I know a thing or two about good Ya Sunyata mileage, after all. A little bit of an expert on it. Need some Gloom and Wrath, so we'll do that afterwards, in case we actually end up needing it, which we could. Oh, I should have thought about the coin a little bit harder, huh? We're gonna corrode and kill all of our allies, maybe? No, it's still an overclock. Even with coin, I'm pretty sure it counts as an overclock for the other one, so it'll be, like, still, like, only attacking enemies. Since overclocks can't be corroded. Never mind. I guess it was a little hopeful thinking on my part, huh? Well, this is hopefully fine. For that is existence, for that is I. Hopefully you're feeling okay. God. He might be at negative 45 sanity and about to corrode. Which is fine, we'll corrode him against the boss of this floor. Since boss is weak to blunt, apparently, and if it is E.G.O, then the boss is going to be really weak to blunt. Oh, this is surgery. This is pretty nice for us. You're at negative 45. You'll win this. Oh, he lost 30 SP from that. That makes sense. Painkiller. Could be good if we, you know, kill an ally. We can kind of give them protection and, you know, prevent them from, like, fully dying. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty good for this run. Because it's definitely taken a little bit of a dive into the deep end. Oh, this is perfect, though. You're defending. You're corroding and you're gonna kill everyone. And it's gonna be awesome. Trust. Running out of Gloom. That's fine. Oh, might actually not hit everyone, though, I guess. Because, E.G.O counts as 2. 3 people there, it looks like, though. And that's fair enough for a 4 target, since, you know, E.G.O does... Oh, no, it did hit 4 people individually. That's good, then. You are Forthwith no more. It's definitely seeming like that's the case. Oh no. Well, this is fine. Didn't hit E.G.O. I'd really like it to hit E.G.O, but it didn't. That's fine. Yeah, these people can take it, I'm sure. Rodion's a tank. Yeah, no staggers on our side, actually, huh? That's good. Okay. Does Rodion actually stagger here, though? Yes. Does Heathcliff corrode here, though? Yes. Oh, the moths weren't enough to kill him. I really wish they were. What are you gonna go for? Oh! Is that just only Otis? Yeah, it looks like it. It's hard to tell, but yeah, Otis and then you're hitting Keto twice. You know what? Merciful. You resist Lust and Blunt, yeah. Oh no, that wasn't actually it, no. You're, weak to Lust and neutral to Blunt. Oh, you'll live. He's only got 80% damage up this turn. Oh no, it decided to hit... Oh yeah, the fourth target, because he was low sandy, was Yisang. Keep on forgetting about that when it's, you know, detrimental to me. Oh, that doesn't look good. Dagger plus. Yeah. There's another death. We really need to get a little bit more resources running. Oh, there we go. Thank you for as soon as they say it, give us grand welcome for just more resources overall. Because we are going to run out of allies to fund our resources very soon. First thing first, I have no weak to Blunt, weak to Lust. I forgot to add Mersault to the team. That's fine. We can do this with 5 people. We can use the E.G.O twice. Oh, you are the fastest time, so no one needs to defend. Oh, we're actually out of resources. Ooh. That's not good. Well, everyone's like decent sandy. They lost a little sandy when Otis died. Which, you know, my bad, I guess. Fair enough, fair enough. Who do we counter though? Like a strike down probably? One of these? Yeah, we can redirect everything here, so we're just gonna go with what we've got decent chances at beating. Favor. That could be good then. Alright, yeah, go for that. Better than nothing. What can you do? Neutrals. Nice, nice. Subdue threat. Neutral. Nice. Blown flame. Neutral. Nice. Not really getting the resources I'd like going from this though, but I think we need to. No, that's a neutral. That works too. We're getting our gloom this turn. Yeah. That'll work. Ooh, that's a stagger. Yeah. He'll be fine. I'm not too concerned. Oh, you lost your clash? That's fine. Not really that shocked. Ooh. You made a mistake. The beast is hitting you now. Yeah, we can't do it this turn either because we're short on Wrath. We could get enough Wrath this turn, theoretically. I really like if we could actually see what's going on whenever I selected a skill. This is really bothering me. I don't know how obvious making it, but I feel like I am unable to tell what's going on at all. I think this is probably the time where I switched to, like, mid. I guess I'll switch to, like, min, I guess. I don't really want to, because I like having the information, but I cannot tell what's going on because of how far this zooms in. And it is bothering me a lot more than I guess it technically should, but, like, in the kind of way where I'm not really surprised. That still bothers me. It would turn on all arrows. And how does that help? It doesn't. Yeah, that's a neutral. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take any neutrals we can get, because I don't want to use my E.G.Os. We don't need them. Because we've got technology, as in, you know, just using skills like a normal person. That's my technology. Nice. We're gonna get heads now, though, because you healed a bunch of sandy with that. You staggered it still. That's good. That's good. Not gonna do the most damage, but it does a decent amount. That guy's almost staggered. Oh, did that guy just get staggered? Yeah, he sure did. He just got staggered by us. That's cool. Well, we're doing great on a lot of resources now. I'm gonna save the actual E.G.O for next fight. But what do we need more of? We need more Wrath Sloth Bloom still. Mainly Wrath, but we'll go with whatever if we need to. A double gamble. One strike. That's pretty good for clashing, I think. Probably want to use one of these though. Want Bloom. And we want Wrath. Okay, looks good. I think, at least. Nice. Another one bites the dust. This one's gonna be close to biting the dust. This hopefully doesn't stagger. It doesn't. Good. Wasn't thinking it would. This would have been unfortunate if it did, because we're trying to counter for a little bit extra wrath. And we've got a little bit of sinking now, so Heathcliff's actually going to be able to get his defenses up before he gets hit. Yeah, look at that protection. He's got a little bit extra thanks to Sinclair's passive. Looking good, looking good. We need wrath still? Yes, we do. And we'll just get more wrath. Simple as that. We've got 2 Grinding the Molars and a Crimson Blaze Fist going for these guys. Alright. Just to make sure they die. Well, if we continue going on this bottom right, I think there's one more fight before we get to the shop, and there we'll be able to recruit like maybe 2 more identities. Could take base identities if we really just want them for the resources, but then they're gonna die in clashes. Which is funny. Ooh, this is damage up against Abno. That's even more damage up we can stack for Heathcliff. Oh, we can actually heal up here, or we can get more people here. Alright, who are we thinking? Base Gregor? Yeah, we'll take base Gregor. No egos for you. And who else do we want? How's base Ishmael? Look, base Ishmael. We'll take base Ishmael. Alright. There we go. We're adding you guys to the team. Now we add you, and we'll add you, maybe. What do we need more of? We'll take this. Yeah, that'll work. And Gregor's there for when things go horribly wrong, which they will. Because we have resources now, which means it's time to get back into the habit of spamming the E.G.O a couple times. Yeah, these guys are a great target for us. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to go for the... We're going to have you defend. We're not going to go for any single coin skills. That's the play. And we'll have you... Use the Awakening one, maybe. You got some low sandy people. Let's go for it. Why not? Be wholesome. And this way it'll cost less resources. In exchange for, you know, being weaker and just overall not as good. That is in sync. We were just being beaten up, but in sync. Gotta respect it. 23 targets for the sandy. No, it's 4 targets. Alright, now I know. It's based on your sandy before it spends sanity. Because after it spent like the 25 sandy to use it, he was at -6. But because he won the clash, he was at 15 sanity. Then it calculates the sanity, uses that to calculate the actual, whether or not it's going to be a 4 target or a 3 target. And then it reduces his sanity. Okay. That probably explains some of the issues going on. Not all of them, mind you, but some of them. You counter both those guys, sure. And we'll just do this to get more attacks off. We're not even gonna counter you, that's fine. Specifically went only for the sins that we actually need with our team. Oh, we get this counter off though, that's true. We were doing 2, I forgot about that. Not perfect odds this turn, but... Oh, is it perfect odds this turn? No, it isn't. We just got lucky there. Were we paralyzed? We might have been paralyzed, or something. We had 20 sanity, so I guess it is possible for us to just get randomly 2 tails. But still feels odd. Well. Shop time. Thinking with all attacks is cool. Thinking with thinking stuff is cool. Disc fragment isn't great for us. Pretty minimal. We'll take Midwinter Nightmare though, and I think we'll just leave after that. Boss? Blunt Pride? Is that dog? I think that's dog. Yeah. Backstreet's dog. Of course, alleyway watchdog, not the other type of dog that is also present in this type of area. Well, now that we know that, we kind of want to go for like the awakening one a little bit, I think. This is the dog, keep in mind, so we're just gonna kill it. Like, there's no doubts about that. You just one-side attack this guy a bunch of times and then he just dies. Literally all this fight is. The body's got 100 HP and it staggers at like, if you do like 70 damage to it. This guy's got like awful speed. Like, of course they're gonna get all your attacks off. Yeah, it took us 2 attacks. A skill 1 and a skill 2. A skill 1 from a 1-star and a skill 2 from a 2-star. And that's all you need. Get this off. Get tails, that's fine. It is a 4 target, so it should hit multiple parts possibly. No, because of the fact that there's like 5 different like actual skill slots on the body itself, I think it only hit the body. That's fine. Odd. After doing like Mirror Dungeon 2 hard earlier today, his HP is so like comically low, it feels. Like, you telling me this guy's supposed to like do something to us? Really? That's insane. That's insanity. We're gonna kill our allies here, I think. That's the plan. It might work. Ooh, yeah, 1 was enough. 25% corrosion chance went off with the first one. And there is going to be another one, unless we kill one of our allies here. In which case the coin won't trigger. We're ready to Vi people and V-Sung though, so it probably won't happen. Okay, try again though. Okay. Mersal, Honglu, Sinclair? I think they should be fine. Honglu is a little bit of a frail little guy, but he's resistant to blunt on this identity. Actually, Mersal's taking a lot of damage here, huh? I guess he is weak to Lust. But he's still Mersal, so he's not gonna die. That was something, I guess. Wasn't great, but that's fine. Doesn't need to be. He'll be low sanity for next fight. Assuming we actually kill this turn. Which we... well, yeah, okay. When you rely on Spy Rodion, it's a little hard to say whether or not you're actually going to get good results or, you know, bad results. But we got good results there, that's nice. Grab within a flask, I'll take it. Sure, you know, healing might be a little bit better for us, but, eh. Alright, you take this path. Boss is weak to blunt. Although it's also weak to wrath, which means it resists lust, I'm fairly certain, because it's going to be so that no one will cry. But we don't have burn beyond, like, Honglu, and, like, Honglu is very minor, so, like, should be an easy enough experience. Well, yeah, let that one go twice. We'll pop one of these, maybe? We're not going to try going for multiple. Maybe we don't this turn, actually. Maybe we wait. These are little bugs, and we've got a lot of blunt on our team, so we're kind of squashing them. Yeah, definitely squashing them. Almost spoke too soon there. You get staggered, though, and you don't die instantly, but you're close. Shield bash. We're a little blunt fragility on this guy, who might be hit again? Oh, you got that guy with some blunt fragility too, who is going to get hit again. That's pretty good for us. Killing quite a few of them. Honglu got his clash destroyed. That's fine. They're mostly down, yeah. Don't need to attack with you, don't need to attack with you. Good, we're doing great on resources now. We'll be ready to spam his ego as soon as I feel like it. This is what I would call a proper ego showcase. Spamming the ego, killing several allies with it. Like, what more could you ask for? Being honest. The thing is, because it's Sun Shower, like, even if all his allies die, he could theoretically get some soloing off. We do always have the possibility to use the ADD to, like, do some healing for himself if need be. Monkey branch. Well, we'll lose sanity if I just snap the twig, right? I don't want to bother sprinkling the water. As without Clean Affinity take 9 SP damage. So, one person on our team. Why does it make you spend like several minutes here if all it does is do 9 sanity to a couple of your people, your sinners? Why would you ever water the monkey tree? It's awful. I didn't realize it was that low. That's the thing that has me so surprised. Yeah, this isn't great. We could double sun shower. I like the idea. Just to kill these guys, honestly, we might as well. Otherwise, we're gonna spend more resources trying to win all these clashes. So, like a double sun shower, this just works. Ooh, got tails. That's not good. He might corrode here, theoretically speaking. Well, if so, that's probably fine. It'll do a lot of damage, but like we might live. He didn't corrode, that's good. He got another tail, don't get me wrong, but he didn't corrode. There was a chance. I don't know what the chance was, but it was probably like a 50-25% chance of corrosion. Yeah, but they're all staggered, so we don't need to worry about anything else now, and we can just focus on killing all these guys with our various attacks that'll get us back the resources that we spent. Like, well, we spent some, like, pride there, we spent some, like... I think we did spend some, like, sloths and gloom, but, like, that's fine. The pride and gluttony we do not need at all, so that's fine to be spent. Just the sloth and the gloom, that's unfortunate to lose some of. But not too much of, honestly. We're still set. Gregor's skill, this is the final thing, so we're not changing Gregor's skill. Cigarette holder is just more power for everyone effectively because we're always gonna have poise. We'll take the plushie, sure. Well, the enemies will have bleed on occasion. And we leave onto the great unknown. Flash power, sure. Have no fight. Weak to blunt and lost. Assumably. They're not, by the way. It's gonna be lust people, and we're gonna be, like, not doing a lot of damage to them. Yeah, that's always how it is. That's fine by me, though. I think we should just try and kill them. And don't go for any other single coins. A bunch of people are being hit here, that's fine. We can defend. You defend like that guy. You defend that guy. You defend from that guy. And then, like, you guys can attack this one? This one, maybe? That might work. Maybe? Because this should go first, I'd assume. Maybe not, though. Maybe you also defend. For safety. We'll resist most of the damage we're taking, and even if we do take damage, that's fine, because... like, it's all to maximize the amount of stupid damage Heathcliff's gonna do with these two attacks. This one's going for a bunch of these guys, who should be neutral to this, I'm pretty sure, since they're neutral to both blunt and lust. We got the crit, though, that's cool. Another heads. Okay, that's fine. A little rude, but we can live with that. Nice. You get a bunch of damage up and stuff still. You're getting hit. Did you not defend? Like, oh yeah, I guess we didn't. I kind of assumed we would, like, hit that guy and, like, stagger him or something, so I just didn't defend against that one. That's my bad. I realize now. Your sanity should be low, Heathcliff, so you should be ready for the next fight pretty well. You can just, like, drop a sun, like, a spread out in that thing. Everyone else is going to focus on killing some of you. Killing a little bit of you. Maybe killing a little bit of you. Like that. Oh, we're still missing someone. I hope we're not attacking. Okay, yeah, you strong strike this guy then. Sure.
좋은 전략이네요.
We'll try killing a bunch of you. This will be a kill, so you'll gain some sandy back. That's fine. You're still at -8, so you'll be in a good spot to use your corrosion a couple times. Kill all of our allies, and hopefully so the no will cry at the same time. If luck permits. Will luck permit? We'll see.
적확한 한압이었어.
That, down he goes.
이 공격은
Yeah.
꽤 먹혀든 것
Only
같은데.
two. Oh yeah, only two of them left now. That's good. So we just go for the things that we actively want resources from. All right, that's easy enough to do. Got a lot of wrath now.
그렇게 하죠.
The power of not using the ego quite as often
하나
does, I guess.
딱콩 한방 먹였어.
So you're using it like pretty much every fight the first few floors. Then I kind of cut it down a little bit on like floor 4 and 5. And it paid off in the end, I think. We'll see. Hopefully we get some like really awesome ego gift from this event. It's possible, but like... Oh, this is actually really awesome. You can weather this rain. Because now we get even more crit synergy.
했네요.
We can gain even more poise.
좋은 경험이
Even though it doesn't have any poise, he can still get more benefit.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Alright. See, we're gonna have you use this twice. And we're gonna have everyone else pray, I think. I think that's gonna be the strat. We'll have you guys attack, though. You can get some hits in, sure. We'll do decently enough. But we do it like this so that we can trigger
착하게.
both the coin and at the same time we want to be able to trigger the moths. So that's why we're having everyone else defend. And also because, like, they might be able to defend against Heathcliff. I don't think they do, actually, but, like, theoretically, like, maybe if, like, the world was a nicer place, they'd be able to block his attack a little bit.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아.
Yeah, they'll be fine. It's still hitting so the no one will cry. That's the important part. And he actually did get the tails roll in the attack where he's actively hitting his allies, of course. He's kind of nice like that. Should have benched someone, though, so that we had a chance to give him more uses of his ego when he fought on corrodes. That's fine. It happened. I see how I could have improved. Oh, the arm's been staggered. Huh. Oh yeah, right, there's a 2 stagger thresholds on that. That makes sense, actually.
시원한 걸.
I forgot about the fact that it had 2 stagger thresholds, and it's relatively easy to stagger the arm.
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
Alright. This is the part where we kill all our allies. I hope you know. Everyone's gonna, like, go for the arm just in case they manage to, like, survive and stuff. Which they might not, that's an important thing to keep in mind, but... The first one, because it is overclocked, will always hit the correct target and not our allies. But then when the coin uses it, that's when things go awry. Nice. Arm's been broken, I think that means. Okay, you're still hitting the big guy again. You got a heads? Alright. Next turn we've got perfect odds, but you're corroding, so it really doesn't matter. For that is I. So true.
적확한 한압이었어.
You live this turn genuinely, though. I just realized we do have a lot of super strong wrath attacks, all gaining absolute resonance. Going for you. I mean, it's some weak attacks though. So you, even the weak attacks do a lot though. So you do have 12 defense level down. Jeez. Okay, you do live though. Do you? It's a weak attack, right? It's like a 2 coin, I guess. But like, you do live, I think. Ooh, you're tagging this guy. Not a smart move. You're giving him blunt damage up next turn. That we can get. Oh right, you died to the moths. There we go. That's the correct and undeniably correct way to use Heathcliff's new HE Ya Sunyata E.G.O.
힘 좀 더 써봤어.
44% damage. You tried a bit hard, I can tell. Not only took a single point of damage, apparently, yet still managed to die since it doesn't count friendly fire. It counts friendly fire for damage dealt, but not for damage taken. So it'll make it seem like, wow, how did Outis die from taking 13 damage? How did Dawn die from taking 1 damage? That's because the rest of it was done by Heathcliff. Classic Heathcliff. Not a bad selection of VO gifts. That crit synergy we got, like, was pretty funny. Let me get more pass level. Furthering our closeness to level 1000.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면
Oh, I got a weekly too for
남보다는
defeating
낮을
enemies. Makes
선호하는
sense.
편입니다. 보이지 않을수록 이해가 어렵기
okay.
때문입니다.
Yeah, I think I like this E.G.O a lot. Let me add it to my company. Might as well. I'm keeping it rabbit though, so could be funnier, I guess, if I changed him to Sunshower, but I'll keep it as rabbit because I like keeping it as like my main team. But yeah. That was a lot of fun, actually, genuinely. Killing our allies. I do like a good throw, so I love when we get like a strong E.G.O that I can just kind of spam a little bit for corrosions and just killing allies as well as our enemies. But that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye!